Down Center on the campus of the University of Sioux Falls. It's the Power Play. And now, the man whose knowledge of hockey knows no boundaries. Dakota Case.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because
I'm happy because Nino Niederreiter is awesome. He scored 2 goals and an assist. Yeah, he did. And then Kyle Brodziak made up for his gap in Game 1 with 3 assists. Yeah, he kicked butt. I'd say it's fun.
You're on a roll, buddy.
Happy day.
Is that your celebration song, or perhaps it's this one?
There we go. I am walking on sunshine.
That could be your celebration song today, or could it be this one?
Da, 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 da.
I tell you what a game last night.
Oh, man.
Wasn't that awesome?
That is, without a doubt, the best hockey game I have ever watched on TV.
Sweet. You know what? That was probably, I might go as far as to say that was probably the best 7-game series that I've ever seen.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what? I think I would go down, that series is going to go down in history as one of the all-time great series.
Obviously it's going to be different with different fan bases and with different NHL analysts, but I think that's got to go down as one of the best Wild series of all time. It was different than 2003. 2003, Minnesota clearly wasn't the better team compared to Colorado. Colorado just had titans on their team, and the Avalanche they're getting that way again. I mean, let's face it. The names they have on their roster: Nathan MacKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, Matt Duchene, Ryan O'Reilly, Semyon Varlamov.
Yep. Yeah.
They're going to win a couple cups, and it's going to be pretty quick. But this is our year.
Yes, and you know what was so sweet? It was against Patrick. Why can't I win Game 7 against the Minnesota Wild? Wah.
Okay, that was a legend. And wait for it, and I hope you're not lactose intolerant because the second half of that word is dairy.
Yeah, that's right.
That was legendary.
You know what? I got to play this. I got to do this.
Where's my phone? Come on. I'll tell you what. That was just awesome.
It was sweet. It was sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It was sweet.
And you have to wonder, where has Nino Niederreiter been this whole series?
Yeah, well, he stepped it up. Man.
And he stepped it up physically in Game 6.
Yeah.
He was big. He was dominating.
Right.
I would say he's a lot like Charlie Coyle, but I would say he's much more of a pure goal scorer than Coyle is. Mm-hmm. Coyle's a great NHL power forward, and he's going to be a top 5 NHL power forward in the league in the not too distant future. But Niederreiter has a skill set that's just mind-blowing. I mean, you could see why Minnesota originally wanted to draft him 9th overall.
Well, you know what was going through Chuck Fletcher's mind. As Niederreiter has big night. That move paid off.
Cal Clutterbuck and a 3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
Well, here's another thing. Jared Spurgeon was originally drafted by those same New York Islanders.
Yeah.
And he wasn't signed by them.
Yeah.
They chose not to sign him.
Tell you what, that guy, he's got a cannon of a slap shot. His timing was perfect last night.
But that wasn't a slap shot.
Well, no, that was a wrister.
That was a wrister.
But his timing was amazing on that. He just picked his time, he picked his spot, and just put it up there.
I'll tell you what, in those shots, in Niederreiter's shot, in both of his goals and in Spurgeon's goal, you could just feel the velocity in that shot. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it was because it was I don't know if the clink of the pipe enhanced that.
Yeah.
But you could just feel the power in those sticks.
Yeah.
In their sticks.
Oh, yeah.
You could just feel the power in that shot.
Yeah.
You know, just the way it just snapped.
Yep.
That's the perfect way to say it. Just snapped. It was a snapshot.
You bet. Tell you what, I got some audio. If you didn't hear the game last night or see the game here, here's some audio from courtesy of TSN of Nino Niederreiter's game-winning goal. Here it is.
Was there, following up Johnson with the steal. Pareto in front. And it went off Brizgalov, collected by Heatley. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Niederreiter shoots. Is it in? Yes, it's in. It's a series winner for Nino Niederreiter. It's a wild night here in Denver.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Did you hear that clink?
Yeah.
but you know, it rebounded off that and went into the goal and bounced back up.
Well, what it was is it hit the post in the back of the net.
Oh, that post, yeah.
That's what it hit. I mean, that was.
Oh man.
Clunk. And Varlamov's over here. I give up. I surrender. I mean, just with his hands in the air, just frozen.
Oh man, you gotta know that was the most sickening sound in the world if you're a Colorado Avalanche fan.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Their hearts right there just sunk.
And they've heard it before too.
Yep.
They've heard it before.
Yep, they sure have.
Zoltok drops it back to Andrew Brunette. Brunette is in. He shoots. He scores! Andrew Brunette scores, and the Minnesota Wild win in overtime.
Yes.
My goodness.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was just that. And the funny thing is, number 15 still played a huge role in the series winning game. Mm-hmm. Danny Heatley had a goal and 2 assists. He had the second goal of the game.
That's right.
Or the second goal for the Wild. Mm-hmm. And it was actually right on the tail end of the power play. Like the power play had just expired. Mm-hmm. And he ended up potting one right in there behind Varlamov. And that's one of the interesting things is that all these Wild goals, none of them were just sliding it across the ice.
Right.
They were up high. Yeah. Because they knew they could not beat Varlamov down low.
Right.
I mean, he's just a brick net down low. Yeah. Unless you can pull a Granlund and try and get around the the defense, get around the goaltender there. But you just weren't going to do that. And all those shots, even the Koivu one goes glove side. Varlamov's hugging the post there, and that one goes in. The Heatley one kind of goes behind Varlamov's stick side there, and that was that was up high. Yep. And Nino Niederreiter, I mean, both shots they were identical essentially, except there was one extra defender or one less defender on the game-winning goal, but it was top corner, top shelf, far corner on Varlamov there, both goals. Yeah, and I think the best way to summarize that game was the expression on Kyle Well, I shouldn't say the expression, the reaction from Kyle Brodziak. Yeah. What a load off his back.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
After basically handing game 1 to the Avalanche on a silver platter. Right. He played such a big role in that game. He had 3 assists, and he comes in on the 2-on-1 with Niederreiter, and he was kind of waiting there, to one time it into the back there, and Niederreiter wasn't letting go of that puck, and he put it in the back. And it was just amazing, and to see Brodsky just with that just pure joy on his face and jumping up and down on the ice, I mean that's just.
Oh, that was amazing. That was great. That was sweet.
That was great.
If you want to call in and talk some hockey today, give us a call at 605-331-6696.
605-331-6696 if you want to call and talk some puck. We are just getting started here, folks.
NHL Network, don't panic. Your show prep will continue after this break.